in celebration of me finishing my acupuncture program that I was doing, I decided I'm gonna bake a loaf of bread today. I've never baked before. Actually, I guess I've baked cookies before, but I've never baked a loaf of bread before. So I found this recipe online for a roasted garlic loaf. Here she is. This is what the bread should turn out to look like. If it's good, I'll drop the recipe below, but yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm also making some soup because I think that'd be really delicious and nutritious. I am in the car again because I just got to the city. I'm actually sitting right outside of Legree because I booked myself a Legree class because I have a family dinner later tonight, so I thought I would just make a day out of the city. I'm craving a little bit of alone time before I have to go to this gathering, so I'm going to go to Legree and then I'm actually going to go pick up a perfume order that I placed a little while ago from a friend who picked them up for me. I have been wanting these perfumes for so long, so I'm very excited to show you what they are. I'll tease you just a little bit and make you wait because I also have to wait to go see them, but that's my plan after. And then I will also head to a cafe to get some work done before dinner. So I do have a few hours before dinner, which is nice, and I just need that little bit of a solo reset. I've been spending time with friends and sort of just with people a lot, which is totally fine because I have been spending time with really good quality time with people that I love, but I am just feeling a little bit like some alone time would do me good, I guess. I do go through these moods where I need to recharge on my own. I am absolutely an introverted extrovert, so I think just having a little bit of time to my own thoughts and also just kind of enjoying the day in the city would be really a good reset for my brain. I've actually worked out every single day this week, which I am so proud of. I think I'm just realizing, or at least redeveloping this fondness for doing mat Pilates at home. It took me a long time to find something that I enjoy doing at home. I was going to the gym for a little while, but I got rid of my subscription back in January because I wasn't loving going to the gym, especially in the morning. But I recently have been trying, I think it's called Hustle. It's a workout app that was created in Australia, and they have really great mat Pilates classes. I also have had a subscription to Alo Moves for quite a long time, so now that my Hustle trial is over, I'm going back to Alo Moves and going through some of their mat Pilates classes because I just want to see if I can find a dependable workout that I enjoy doing at home that gives me a good shake, a good burn without having to go to Legree. There is another app that I just downloaded called Fluid Form, this one here, that I have yet to start a trial on. So I think I'm gonna try Legree for the rest of, I'm gonna try Alo Moves for the rest of this week and then tried Fluid Form, and then I'll give you my final review on which one I like best, just in case you are kind of also looking for a workout app that you can do at home. I've also been listening to Beware of Pity by Stefan Zweig as a recommendation from Melissa. The book is about a lieutenant who makes friends with this wealthy family in the town who has a daughter who has a disability, so she is paralyzed from the waist down, and it kind of just talks about his relationship with the self and growing up and his mind still developing because he's in his 20s and he's kind of just for the first time coming across a situation like this, for the first time coming across the sense and feeling of pity and how he navigates that. And then also their friendship, his relationship with her family, her friends, and kind of where he slots into this world that he probably wouldn't have entered or ever experienced without the Cakeishvalver family. It's been a really interesting exploration into humanity and really just like developing brains. It's also getting into a little bit more on just like human connection and relationships in general. I don't have an analysis for it yet. It's something that I'm still thinking about. I do find that it's a little bit harder for me to like critically analyze a book when it's in audio format, because when I'm reading like physical text, I find it easy because I can like flip back and forth. It's the first audiobook that I'm actually trying to develop some sort of a analysis for, because it's made me think of a lot of things. But yeah, I think I just need to take some time to sit down and think about it.
Girl, was tired of hearing the same song. Girl, my life was starting to fade without you around. But then you came along bringing something new. Showed the kind of vibe that I never knew. I want you here by my side. It took a little time, but the magic grew.
The first cafe I went to had no Wi-Fi, so I'm headed to, okay, I see seats. I'm headed to Foglifter on Main to get some work done, because as much as I would have liked, thanks, sorry, to just sit, I do need to get a little bit of work done. I'm sitting inside of Foglifter. I just answered all of the emails that I have, which is such a blessing because I was actually kind of stressed today about my emails because there were a few that were a bit time sensitive and I just didn't have time to go through them until now. But I thought I would take a quick break and show you the perfumes that I got. I got 3 new scents, which is a little crazy, but it was kind of a good opportunity for me to get them, so I didn't want to pass that up. But I got 3 new scents from Regime de Fleur. They are such a beautiful brand, one of the most unique brands that I've come across in perfume so far. As I test different perfumes from different brands, I can quickly pick up whether I like the overall brand, because once you smell like maybe like 3 or 4 of their perfumes, you're like, okay, I kind of understand what they're going for now. And Regime de Fleur was definitely one of those brands that I smelled like 2 of their perfumes and I was like, yeah, okay, this is the brand. So the 3 scents that I ended up picking up for myself as a full bottle are Rock River Melody, because of course, if Alexa Chung wears it, I want it as well, but also because it was just a really gorgeous, like sexy, handsome floral scent. I also got Tears, which is the most like melancholic, ethereal, salty floral scent that does really make you think of tears. The last one is Cacti. Cacti was actually one that really surprised me because it contains a note shisho leaf, which is a herb or like seasoning, I guess, that sometimes I have in Asian food, specifically Japanese food. And I honestly would have never imagined that shisho would work well in a perfume, but oh my god, is it addicting. So we can unbox them together when we get home, but I just wanted to talk about them because I was so excited that I finally picked these up. It's actually 2 days later. After my family dinner, I was just having a really, really tough time. It's not the family dinner itself, it's like the topic that surrounds our conversations during the family dinner and like the purpose of the family dinner that really gave me a day in which I needed to just like recover and heal again. It is in relation to my RTT, or my really traumatic thing that happened at the beginning of this year. And although I treasure these moments that I get to spend with my loved ones so much more now than ever, it was just really tough on me emotionally coming home and like sitting with the information and sitting with everything that has happened. And so I wanted to come back and like unbox the perfumes and like have these conversations with you, but I just really wasn't feeling up to it yesterday. So I ended up just kind of quite literally doing nothing yesterday. It was Friday, and I was supposed to get a bunch of work done, but I actually just spent the majority of this morning doing the work that was supposed to be done yesterday because I just could not yesterday. Like I ended up just having a really chill day, like reading, junk journaling, inspo journaling, really just journaling a lot, period. I watched some shows, I made myself some food, and I just needed to have that day. And I'm so thankful that I get to have those kind of days because I do work for myself, and that in itself is another reason I'm just feeling unabashedly thankful, grateful, just like so, like I'm glad that I have control over my schedule in this way, because the thought of, you know, the days where I still worked in corporate and having to just like show up 100% at work after something like that, man, that is tough. That is tough. Like kudos to you if you show up to work every single day without fail and you put all of your personal things aside and you're able to compartmentalize. Like I used to do that so much, and I'm just glad that I can choose to have like an authentic day every now and again when I need it. I thought I would show you and talk about the perfumes now that I've taken them out of the box. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the packaging of Regime de Fleur. These scents themselves are just phenomenal. I am so obsessed, but this is the one that I'm wearing today and that I've actually been wearing for the past, like I wore it yesterday and I wore it today. This is Rock River Melody by Regime de Fleur. This was actually shown in one of Alexa Chung's videos, I think. Yeah, she wears this perfume. It is gorgeous. It has galbanum, it has ivy, it has this very beautiful like green, fresh feeling to it, along with like rose and some other like vintage florals. It's such a gentleman's perfume in the sense that it's like very proper yet edgy, yet has this soft masculinity to it. It is just stunning, and it's definitely what I've been reaching for the most, especially since it's like still very gloomy outside. I also love, but I actually haven't worn yet since I got the full bottles. I've worn them both in sample versions. I've loved them both, and that's kind of how I decided I want them. I do try my best not to purchase full bottles if I haven't tried on a sample, but Tears, this is what Tears looks like. It is just so like soft and delicate, but melancholic and a little aldehydic, almost like soapy. Oh my god, I can't. It's like saline water, floral, musk, beautiful, reminiscent deliciousness. I actually haven't smelled this since I finished my samples, and just wow. And then Cacti will 100% be overused for me this spring and summer. It is also, Shisho green, almost a little aquatic, so bright. And I want to say there's like a tea note in this as well. There's something in this that actually reminds me of Triple T by Two Summer. It is just like that lovely, comforting, warm, homey, like aquatic, fresh sort of scent, but the shisho just adds like such a unique twist to it. I cannot get enough of these perfumes. I would like to own every single Regime de Fleur perfume. They are just so phenomenal. And I mean, just look at the packaging. They just look so good sitting on a vanity as well. I think the rest of the day I really just want to be productive because I kind of spent yesterday just hanging out. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of editing. I want to do a lot of reading today as well. So I think that's how I'm going to be like winding down for the day, is by catching up with my reading. I want to maybe finish Your Love Is Not Good, just so I'm not like putting it down and forgetting about it. I will say it is, I almost feel bad to say it. It is putting me in a little bit of a reading slump, not because of the quality of the writing, not because of the story, purely because of the feelings that it's invoking in me, and like the darkness of the story just feels a little much right now. But I think I do want to finish it. It is such an excellent story, and I want to like read the rest of it and see what happens at the end of the story. But yeah, I just don't want to like let myself get into a reading slump because of this book, nor do I want to DNF the book. So that's the goal. Also, I received this little lip mask in the mail 2 days ago as well. It's from the brand Make. This is their lip reset mask in Cosmic Cherry. It is so nice. It's not super sticky, but it feels like very gel consistency, like very moisturizing. I usually really dislike cherry scented things, but this one actually like tastes quite good. Not that I'm eating it, but just like, you know, when you're experiencing it and smelling it, you can kind of get what it tastes like. It's gonna take me forever to finish a pot this size, but I've been wearing this every single day and like reapplying it since I got it, and I'm really enjoying this. This kind of just sits on my desk now. So this is where Rock River Melody has been sitting. This is actually the perfume tray that I curated for February and March. I did go over every single one of these perfumes on my TikTok and like went over the entire perfume tray. But yeah, this is like just my selection of perfumes that I want to wear more in the next like half a month, as well as maybe going into March. I might start switching some things out in March depending on how the weather looks, but this is very much still focused on like cold, gloomy weather scents. But look how pretty Rock River Melody looks on this tray. Actually, this entire tray is really makes me so happy. A few key standout perfumes that I find that I'm reaching for more are this one, which is number 4 by Enchanted Alchemy. It is an extrait de perfume. It is warm. Oh my god, it's so good. It's warm, spicy, herbally, apothecary dream. This plus the hair mist and body mist. This is also so good. Totally different scent. This is such a comforting, soft, clean laundry, just like fresh out of the shower scent. I wear this for bed. I've sprayed it nearly every night since I've gotten it. And actually, I've been wearing jasmine white leather more, which I have been wanting to wear more, so I'm really glad that I'm actually finally putting it to use. And this is another one of those perfumes that the more I wear, the more obsessed with it I become. It's just stunning. This perfume makes me feral. The very first time I smelled it, I did like a triple take, and then I could not stop smelling the back of my hand. I knew I had to get it. It's very smoky, leathery, but like not overbearingly smoky and leathery, because it has this gorgeous white floral center that just balances it out so perfectly and keeps it quite like femme and alluring, but in like the sexiest way. It's like the most mysterious, cool girl scent that I own, and yeah, I just cannot get enough of it. And then you can see all of my perfume samples. This is actually not even half of them. I have some on this tray, I have some on that tray, and then I have probably like 2 times, if not 3 times, this amount in the closet as well, where the rest of my perfumes live.
Very sunny start. Every day almost has been very sunny, and I'm very happy. My night